with pinch batter Frank Kellert at bat. Robinson dashes for the plate. It's close, and umpire Summers calls him safe on the daring maneuver. But Yogi Berra doesn't think so. And the fans will never forget the sight of Jackie Robinson hurrying for the plate on his daring steal.
In 1947, Jackie Robinson made possibly the biggest choice of his life. He accepted the offer from Branch Rickey, general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, to become the first black player ever to play in the major leagues. In doing so, Jackie took a stand for his race and did what he believed was right. This was somewhat of a surprise to many of the officials of the organization, and they weren't too happy about it at first. But after they saw Jackie's talent, the window opened for all blacks and whites to play together in all sports from then on. He may have ended his career on September 30th, 1956, but his legacy was everlasting. Jack Roosevelt Robinson, better known as Jackie Robinson, was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. Jackie had loved baseball since he was very young, and he ended up going to UCLA and played basketball, track, baseball, and football. He was an all-star at all the sports he played, and he was later named the region's most valuable player in baseball in 1938. He also received 4 varsity letters in all sports played. Jackie had to leave college a little bit before graduation, however, because of financial reasoning. He then went to a semi-professional baseball team called the Honolulu Bears. After getting some money, he came back to go to the Army. He never went to war after his release, but he transferred to professional baseball instead. Jackie went to the Negro Leagues first to showcase his talent and play the game he loved. The Negro Leagues played in the late 1800s and early to mid-1900s. Most of the time, they played against other teams in their league, but occasionally they had competitions with college teams and special teams, like the Army and Navy. Jackie specifically played on the Negro Leagues' Kansas City Monarchs for roughly 2 years, however. Little did he know he would be recognized by Branch Rickey to play for his team, the Brooklyn Dodgers, in 1947. After seeing Jackie play, Branch recruited him to become the first player in the MLB who was black, and to not take offense to criticism from opposing players, fans, or whoever else. Jackie had made a breakthrough in the sports world. By taking a stand in the major leagues, he opened the gateway for all players to enjoy the game together, no matter what race, ethnicity, etc. By him dominating the sport, everyone treated him equally, especially his teammates, but not at first. One specific occurrence ensued when Jackie and his team were playing against the Phillies. Ben Chapman, general manager of the Phillies, told his pitchers that whenever there was a 3-0 count at the plate, instead of walking Jackie, to beam him. This behavior was extremely uncalled for, but sadly it happened quite often during the games the Dodgers played. Although after the first year, the treatment of Robinson got exponentially better, and even Chapman respected the aspiring baseball star. Jackie got a lot more respect from all baseball organizations based on how well he performed in the games with everyone watching him. Not to mention, he was just as outstanding in the year of 1949. He won National League MVP and was batting a .342 average. In 1955, Jackie led the team to win the World Series. The year after, Jackie played with the Montreal Royals until 1956, as he was winding down in the league. Jackie had a family to get back to after his incredible career, and he wasn't going to let that go to waste. On April 15th, 1947, Jackie made his debut, and on September 30th, 1956, he retired with an immortal stance in the game of baseball. The man was even inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1962. Jackie took a stand for all African Americans and broke the color barrier. He absolutely dominated the sport of baseball. This made many organizations pay respect for Jackie's courage. Many people hated him and called him racist words. But Jackie persevered through all of it until African Americans were respected in the game of baseball. After Jackie's stand, many other African Americans played in the MLB without a problem. Today, Groups from all over the world play together in the major leagues, and it was all made possible by Jackie. Blacks, most of all, dominate the sport of baseball just like Jackie did. Still to this day, Jackie Robinson is one of the most respected baseball players for his courage and tenacity to play with all of the racial tensions there were, and to be determined to dominate the sport. From all of Jackie's hard work to have blacks able to play in the MLB, he now has a day that is in his honor. April 15th, also his debut day, is Jackie Robinson Day, and every team that plays on that day wears his retired number 42 in honor of him. For all of these reasons and more, Jackie was considered not only a great player, but a great man as well, and possibly the most inspiring African American to play in the MLB. Through his courage, ability, and heart, Jackie made the sports world a different place, and showed people that the barrier between blacks and whites could be overcome.